Hi friends. So I have been through some kind of emotional turmoil recently, and it's because I've been doing a lot of deeper transformational work, we'll put it that way. And I really feel the frequencies of Gaia, of the planet, and the change in frequency that's happening with the hertz. So it was 7.8 hertz for a very long time, and now it's fluctuating way up there, like 60, 80, even over 100, which we haven't experienced in our bodies in our lifetimes. So right now we've been the sun and all that. So there's a lot happening on a geophysical plane of reality, and that is shaking from within us as well. So it's bringing awareness into the darker aspects, the shadow aspects, into the light. And I've had to slow everything down and just take a break from everything and everyone, and because I'm sensitive, as many of you might be as well, and sometimes I get anxious or sad or angry, or all these things, these emotions pass through, right? And we know, as a spiritual person, you know that this too shall pass. You know that it's just temporary. But when you're living it, it certainly feels unstable. And so finding that inner equilibrium is something that I need to practice often. And I'm also a Reiki practitioner, a Reiki master. I was activated by my teacher, Karen Mozak. And lately I've had to go back to this and say, okay, charge yourself with source energy, charge your own field, and forget about everybody else for a little while. Except my dog, she's very present, and she's always, and that's a little bit demanding, but it's also so loyal and beautiful love. And so it's a beautiful new being in my life, loving being. And so right now, everyone I'm connected with here that hears me, that sees me, if you're interested in your own embodied knowing and wisdom, which is gnosis, the Gnostic, remembering who you really are, releasing the programming that you came in with through your parents, your culture, your nation state, all of these identities that are man-made, In Harry Potter, we have the Muggles, and then we have Harry Potter and the whole magical world. So I feel like our world can get really magical if we step into our divine power. But then you have to be careful with that too, because something happens with spiritual ego. And I know about that, and I know people in that. And so it's constantly releasing the identity, releasing the attachment, releasing, the stories, basically. And so writing my story, my memoir, that this is a great exercise for anyone out there, is having your life review now, instead of when you're passing over to the other side, when you're done with this experience in this body as this personality. And and I'm grateful that I can share from a place of having been to the other side quite a few times, dying, near-death experience, and all these experiences that, even though I've had all these experiences, I still got lost and caught and in the whirlwind of what we're going through right now and what humanity is going through. So if you want, just relax right now. If you want to do a little Reiki, receive Reiki, because I have been filling my own cup. And when my cup is full, I can pour forth. But if my cup is not, then I retreat and I regenerate and I fill my own cup. Because if you're filling other people, when you're on empty, you're going to get sick. You're going to, whatever that sickness, dis-ease, you're going to be out of ease, out of alignment, out of peace and prosperity and love and all those beautiful things, right? So the most important thing is to find that peace from within yourself and connect to source and receive when it's time to receive and give when it's time to give. It's pretty simple, isn't it? So right now you can just relax, breathe from the nose, deep as you can go into your belly. Hold it and release once you're really filled. Do this again. So keep doing this, and I'm going to flow this beautiful Reiki energy from my source connection into yours. And you can just relax and feel this beautiful light, golden, platinum, pearlescent, little vibrating lights and forms coming into you, into this sacred geometry. So you can get rid of the separation and the illusion of being anything else than love and source. Have a great day. Namaste.